How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a great day so far. Last time we did a lot of dialogue. I mean, we finished the chapter, the Fog of War chapter, a couple of videos ago. So last time it was basically just the stuff between the end of that chapter and the beginning of the month. And now we still have some supports to do. Let's do, what was this? Annette and Sylvain.
Hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Alright, calm down, Sylvain.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I said the... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it... Wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula. This is pretty easy.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere. Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world. Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking.
Oh my gosh.
What is wrong with you?
Seriously.
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
Alright, Sylvain needs to back off of Annette. That was not okay.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse?
There's no way,
Okay,
Sylvain.
here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go.
That's
After
rough.
I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family, and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you.
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
I actually forgot about a lot of that with Mercedes. Last one. Mercedes and Annette, the best friends, BFFs.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It truly did. You bought in the place.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought just about as much as I did.
Did you want it all or nothing at all?
The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's... Oh, fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour. This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends we always were.
That's just what I was about to say.
I've known you so long, I can always guess.
We'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure
we'll figure it out together, right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you.
Run!
As she slowly walks off screen. Oh, okay, well that's all the support there. And let's just go ahead and jump into the exploration. We do have several missions to do. I think this is where we start getting lost items popping up as well. I'm going to go ahead and check the training grounds here. Oh, or not. Usually there's some... Oh, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, usually there's some in the training grounds. Enthusiastic about training, I know who that is. Graduate, I know that. Did we already get lost items? I don't remember. I've been playing this game so much that I don't know what I've done as far as the monastery goes. I hope so too.
It seems we're cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, Felix. Enthusiastic about training. I don't think that's you. No, okay. I'm pretty sure I know who that is then. But let's go down to the greenhouse. One of my dogs is making a lot of noise over there, and that's a bit annoying. Greenhouse, harvest those plants. Nice. And let's start. We don't have any flowers to plant yet, so let's just start, or keep planting more fruits and vegetables. There's usually, yeah. All right, we finished in the greenhouse, so that's good.
This place, so many beautiful.
And don't know how much I'm actually gonna, you know, try to find all the lost items and whatnot. They're really good for when you want to recruit people because it builds support with them as well. but I'm not really too worried about that. I'm not looking to recruit a bunch of extra characters. Actually, only maybe 1 or 2 I'm looking at recruiting. And that's something on the other playthroughs I've done. Of course, I tried to recruit as many as I could. And I ended up using a bunch of characters. Well, I shouldn't say a bunch. I ended up using quite a few characters from other houses as well. Checking to see if there's any sort of text or whatnot that can give me some experience. Usually there's something in somebody's room. But not really finding anything. That professor... Oh, that's mine. Oh, wait, there was there's Sothis in here. What you gotta say?
A hero's relic.
Do you know something?
However, could I know something? Still, it is heavy on my mind. The stone within the sword. A glow.
You know something. I know you know something. Alright, let's pick up these quests while we're at it. There was Ingrid. Let's just go ahead and talk to her.
While the investigation is important, if we have to battle and we don't know who our enemy is.
I believe there's actually... I thought there was a lost item for her right around here, but maybe that's another week. Let me pick up all my stuff. Perfume, smithing stone, and a pond snail. Not so bad. Pretty sure I know who the perfume goes to. And we need to go off this way for the quest. Did I already discover the... Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, I know who that is. Where's the quest? I missed the quest. Ah.
I will stay. Please, do me a favor.
T for 2. That's actually right here. We can go ahead and close up that quest.
Okay? No.
Alright, Lawrence. I got something for you. Here's you a tea set. I hope you're happy. You know, I don't really use that very much. I don't really use the tea time function very much.
Let's see. As I said, we should also. Will you do me a favor?
Alright, so we need to ask around and gather information. This could take a little bit. What's up, Thomas?
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. Had you the chance to witness her that glow is a sure sign that her blood contains...
Okay. Thanks for that information, I guess. Oh, there's a lot of traveling in this one. But I hope you guys are having a good day. Even though this is probably a little bit boring to watch right now. Just wandering around, collecting notes. That's really all there is to this week.
I'm preparing for potential battle during my...
Good thinking.
I know. Once they're ready, I promise to share some...
Well, thank you, Annette. What lost items do I have? Training, repentant, fashion, graduate. So I think I know where 3 of those go. The graduate, I have a couple of ideas, but I can't remember exactly. I guess while we're here, let's make sure we have some happy people. Wait a second. Nobody likes the head chef challenge this week. That's odd.
Oh, this takes me back.
Eating delicious food really...
Well, good. I'm glad it takes your worries away, Lysithia. Ooh, we have a support. It's us and Dimitri, actually. Which is just unlocked. Okay, well, let's go here. That way we can pick up this quest, and then we'll see where Dimitri's support is.
I've been in town. No.
View
Something
quest.
to ask of you.
Gather information about the thieves. Alright, so that's just right here. And what do you know? Dimitri's support is right outside of here as well, so that worked out.
What the?
That is gotta be to do there.
Let's see.
Dedu is usually right next to Dimitri, so I'll have to find him.
Professor.
What up, Dimitri?
Perfect timing, Professor. If you don't mind, I have a favor I'd like to ask of you.
What's up? What's the favor?
It's in regard to sword training. Not for myself, but, well, to be honest, I've been teaching swordsmanship to the orphans at the monastery for a while now.
Well then, how did that come to be? Good for you.
Some of them saw me sparring with the knights one day. They started pestering me to teach them. They were so earnest, I couldn't help but oblige. There's much I wish to show them, but due to my own studies and training, I'm afraid my time is rather limited. Which brings me to my favor. Your swordsmanship is unmatched. I hate to ask this of you, but would you consider lending me a hand?
Well, like I can turn down teaching stuff to orphans. You can count on me. Yeah, you leave me no choice, exactly.
Thank you, truly. I am in your debt, and I always repay my debts, I'll have you know. All of these children lost their families and homes to war or illness. This may sound a bit arrogant, but I feel it's my responsibility to help them. I lost my parents without warning, too. In that way, we're the same. In Dusker, I lost my father, stepmother, and closest friends. I didn't have many allies at the castle.
Or maybe that item is for him.
I had only to do for companionship.
No, it has to be for Dedu. Have you no other family? If I could read, that'd be great.
I'm afraid not. My birth mother fell ill and died shortly after I was born. And my uncle, suffice to say, we don't get along. Ah, but there were those outside the castle walls I was close to, such as Rodrigue.
Rodrigue? Who dat?
Pardon my rudeness. I meant Lord Rodrigue. He is my father's old companion, and the father of Felix.
Oh, I forgot about that.
On the occasions he would visit the capital, he'd take me out hunting or on long horse rides. While Dedu is like a brother to me, Rodrigue is more like a second father. It might sound ridiculous, but he's the kind of man I hope to become.
Aw, isn't that sweet?
Someone who helps others. Someone who can reach out and save a lost soul. Oh, please, accept my apologies for boring you with my life story. In any case, don't forget your promise, Professor. I'm counting on you.
So, something that I really like about this game is pretty much all the characters, all the students at least, are multi-dimensional. Like, they all have their faults, they all have their strengths as well. And I don't really know Dimitri's story because I haven't played the Blue Lions, of course. But, you know, he seems like that. Can I just get to the quest, please? He seems like this, you know, honest and want to do good leader, but I don't know, something just doesn't feel right about him. And I don't know if that's intentional or if I'm just reading too much into things, but I'm very interested to see where his story goes. Oh yeah, we have this too. This person who had to get another child may sound there's nothing to remedy this. Treat them as you would a friend. One note, yes. Classroom learning isn't enough to become a strong knight. There's gotta be something to be as strong as possible. Rhea's strong. Dimitri would be a good resource. I can't tell who that is. That looks like Raphael. Dimitri? Okay, yeah. Sweet. Alright, we're about at time for today, so let me gather this information.
Have
Well, we have a lot more.
Thank you for that. Sorry if it's annoying if I skip past the dialogue. There's just not really that much to it usually.
Here's an idea.
Oh, I know who that's
On the day
for.
of the rite, the monastery will be open to the holy mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros. That's pretty much all that's in there. It's sealed with a powerful magic.
Okay. Sealed with a powerful magic. Tell you what, I know the jokes one goes to Alois, so since I'm right here.
Well, we have a lot.
Not gifts, lost items, telling jokes. There you go. Have fun. Alright, we got a little bit left to do in the monastery, but we're going to end the video here for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Washing? No. I mean, that's good if you wash, but thank you so much for watching the video today. I do appreciate the support on the series. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell for whatever the bell does. And again, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate the support. And we'll see you in the next video where we finish up the monastery and probably do some instruction and make some progress. Doesn't feel like we've made progress in the past couple of videos. But anyway, see you guys then. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.